What's up guys, Vinny here bringing you my 1 mil squad builder. This is a series what I have done where I've gone from a 50k to 100k to 250, 500 to a 1 mil squad builder, showing you what teams I would build if I had certain budgets and the meta players and different sort of styles from that, and maybe how you can improve these teams as obviously you get more budget and as the year goes on or even the weeks go on. Before we go into the team, don't forget to hit the subscription button and the bell for notifications to know when I've uploaded. I'm trying to upload a lot more in the next few weeks, trying to get 4 to 5 videos a week for you guys, so content flowing through the channel. Let's get into the team now though. In goal, we got Manuel Neuer, obviously 6'4", 4-star weak foot, 1-star skill. The skill moves doesn't matter. Why did I even mention the skill moves? But 6'4", he's an absolute beast in goal. These high-rated keepers are actually unreal this year. To Stegen, if you can somehow get him into your team, I recommend getting to Stegen. If you can eventually maybe upgrade a Kanji to Langlet, and then put the Stegen and then Semedo and then obviously like a Messi right mid. Well, obviously that's like a lot more budget. Or even you put Ousmane Dembele right mid. So that's actually a little bit of a cheaper option if you get an extra 200k. That's a possible option for you guys, because the Stegen is unreal. Neuer is unreal. I don't think I've used a high rated keeper who's actually been that poor. I think maybe Courtois has been the worst one I've used, but everyone else seems to be very solid. Going into the right back, you got Kevin Mbabu, 6'4", high medium, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills, absolute mountain of a right back. Definitely recommend picking him up. Obviously, gives you the strong link into a Kanji, 6'2", medium high, right foot, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skills. As you'll notice, with these teams I've built for you guys, I've tried to keep a similar system and sort of like players in it, so you're not always selling and buying these players if you actually like the players. You're trying to keep it consistent all the way through, and then you can actually see that you're upgrading here and there and whatnot. At left centre back, you got I'm going to call him Theo Hernandez. It's Lucas Hernandez, 6 foot high, left foot, 3-star weak foot, unreal on the ball, absolute rapid in defence, very solid option. These two work unreal together. With their pace and obviously the height sort of combination, it just works perfect. Left back, you've got Roussillon. And just a little quick mention, obviously this is probably the end of these squad builders in the sense of I've got to 1 mil. I think that's probably like quite a nice mark to end it on. I'm going to be bringing you guys like different players who are like the best players at certain price ranges. So I'll probably do like a 50k maximum, 150 or whatever it may be. So that'll be like the next future videos. I'll probably be dropping them once a week as I did with the squad builder. So if you're interested to know who are like the cheap beasts as I go through the year, I'm more than happy to do that. And I'll go through the best players in each position as well. I think a few pros do that, like Gorilla is probably one of the most famous people to do that type of video. It's like the best players in each position, so that also will be out. But let's get carried on with the squad build. Obviously, we've got Jadon Sancho at right mid, 5'11", medium low, 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills, unreal on the ball. And I'll show you how to use these sort of players. And I won't show, but I'll explain to you how to use these sort of players who I've put at right mid and left mid, because at the end of the day, their shooting is not the greatest, but what they bring you on the ball as like a movement, the agility and whatnot, you'll sort of have a better understanding how to use them. Left mid, obviously, Kingsley Coman, absolute rapid, medium low, 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 5'10", another solid option. Loads of pace as you notice within this team. The right mid and left mid are absolute rapid. In the two centre mid options is Dele Alli, unreal option. This is the scream card, high, 6'2", 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills. The weak foot's a little bit weak, but I think he's about 250k, so he's cheaper than Pogba and he's cheaper than Kante, which is super important to, note, because them players are ridiculous. Kante for me is probably one of my favourite players this year. He's unreal in this game. But Dele Alli gives you an option where you're going forward, where Kante's not the greatest at going forward. He's sort of like your cheaper option to Pogba when it comes to like Premier League players. But if you have that little bit of extra money, maybe you can upgrade to go for Pogba because he will work for chemistry as well. The other player is Musa Sissoko. You know about Musa Sissoko this year. This guy is in like every pro team due to the squad restrictions. So he's definitely one to look out for. He's sort of like your cheap Vieira, the ball winner, and then obviously you use Dele Alli as the guy to go forward. A lot of pace within the two, obviously, midfield options. If you're not like a fan of Musa Sissoko for whatever reason, you can use Tanguy and Ndombele, and obviously you can go for more expensive options as the year goes on when you gain more money, maybe like a Pogba here, and then a Kante for Sissoko, and you can still keep everything else the same. The two strikers will be Marcus Rashford at high, 3-star weak foot, 5-star skills. Rapid, absolutely rapid, great agility for like quite a tall guy as well. I think it's 86, 6'1". Unreal. And then the main guy where most of your budget is going on, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, this team, apart from maybe Son and Ali, like that, I think them two are 500k to put together. Everyone else is like 500k. Son and Ali, why are they so game changing? For me, Son is unbelievable. He will probably be in my team for like the next coming weekend on Xbox, mainly because this guy is unbelievable at front of goal. I used him 2 weeks back when I had like a very, very average team. I had a 600, 700k team for the Premier League, for the weekend league, and I had Son up top, and this guy was scoring everything. He's got like, I think it was like 54 goals in 30 games, which is a great return for a striker as well. If you're using like a more attacking formation with two strikers, obviously both of them are going to get goals and whatnot, but Son was definitely stealing the show. As you'll know, if you use Son, there's like a thing in FIFA 20, like it's like a power finesse. I think it's like if people have finesse shot, their finesses are more powerful, more like accurate. Son has that. I'm sure he might not have the trait, but the way he hits the ball is so clean, so powerful. It's super hard for keepers to get to. And with a 5-star weak foot, you can sort of bait either side. Like maybe you can pretend that you're going to go and finesse it on the left foot, but come back on the right and obviously finesse it or power drive it near post, whatever the options might be. But yeah, this is the team for 1 mil. As you can see, it's a very solid team in my opinion. I'll show you guys how I would probably set this up in game now in a few different formations. Once again, this is probably more of a team for like a wide formation, like a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1. I don't really like saying about the narrow formation and a 4-3-2-1 because if I be totally honest, I think the way how this game is with the meta and whatnot, these 4-4-2 and a 4-2-3-1 and 4-2-2 are more suited to the meta, and these formations are going to get you the win a little bit more. So that's why I will always show the 4-4-2, the 4-2-2, and the 4-2-3-1. But let's get into it. As you can see, we got Dele Alli and Musa Sissoko as your centre mid options. That wasn't going to obviously change. Your two strikers would be Son and Rashford, and you can have it whatever way you would like. Personally, I'll probably put Rashford on the right so it's easier to finesse near post with Rashford. And also Son, you can obviously bait to go with the right and then also turn away and go to your left. So I think that's how I would set the two strikers. Right mid, you got Jadon Sancho. Left mid, you got Kingsley Coman. I was going to say this is how you got to basically use your right mid and left mid in these type of formations. Use these guys as the players who are going to stretch your opponent. These people are going to be sprinting, doing your skill moves, basically baiting out their defense. And then your strikers are going to be the people putting the ball in the net. It's, you know, I guess it's quite basic really when it comes to like that sort of footballing term. But your right mid and left mid are going to be absolutely rapid, and you're going to need to use that pace to sort of stretch their wing backs, make their wing backs turn. You know, especially with 4-4-2, it's a great, you know, variable to have with Jadon Sancho and Coman on the wide. We've then got the 4-2-3-1, I believe is next. As we have to go through all the formations. 4-2-3-1 is next. And how would I set this up? I would probably put, I've got to try and put it all in precision. I would put Rashford up top, Coman on the left, Jadon Sancho on the right. So these wingers obviously not changing too much. The CDMs obviously Dele Alli on the right, Sissoko on the left. And the reason I've done that, they've both got the same weak foot, but I find Dele Alli, his shooting will be more preference on the right foot. And with 83 shooting, he's going to be able to score you goals from that right CDM sort of right centre mid sort of position for you. So that's why I put Dele Alli on the right. It's just going to be a little bit more confident if he was, rather than coming on the left. Where Sissoko is going to be your more defensive player anyway, so you're not going to be using him too much in attack. I put Son as the cam, as he's going to be your like vocal player in the attack. He's going to be your main guy. He's going to be the one who's going to be hanging around on the edge of the box, being able to turn a little bit quicker. As I mentioned with the 4-4-2, your right mid and your left mid are going to be stretching the opponent. And it's the same again with your Ram and Lamb. Your striker's also going to be stretching the two centre backs quite deep. So your cam is going to have a lot of space to be able to, you know, score some nice goals for you. So that's how I would set up the 4-2-3-1. And obviously the final formation is the 4-2-3-2 even. Similar sort of format how I would set up the 4-4-2, but just obviously in a 4-2-2. Sancho as a Ram, Coman as a lamb, and then Son and Rashford up top. But this is the team what I would build if I had 1 million coins. Obviously, you can change things here and there if you, just for preference needs if you want. Obviously, little upgrades what you can make as well. But that'll be it for the video, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and peace.